Welcome to Cooking with Jess, where we make you the hero in your home by bringing the flavor and keeping it healthy. Because around here, we believe keeping it healthy doesn't mean sacrificing on flavor. I am Jessica Fisher Golden, and we are going to make some loaded oats. Girl, what's loaded oats? Let's get into it. I'm going to tell you. What I did here is I said, you know what? We're going to make oatmeal. We're going to make oats, to be specific. Is there a difference? I don't really know. I don't know what oatmeal versus oats is. I'm going to look it up. I'm going to figure it out. However, we do oats hard over here, okay? Now, what I did here was I just boiled some water. I added cinnamon sticks. I have them over here, right? I added 2 cinnamon sticks and I boil. When the water came to a boil, I added the oats. I added a little bit of nuez moscada now, but I want to add just a little bit more, and then we're going to plate it up. Now, this bad boy is hot, so I'm going to do a little bit of talking. I promise it's only going to be a little bit. And we're also going to add some more in this because this aroma, when I tell you, it's like this bad boy woke up and said, I'm here. Where's the party? I'm here for it. I'm just going to mix this in. One thing that I really want to point out that's very important, at least to me in my home, my doctor mentioned something to me. We go kind of heavy on oats and rice. And she explained to me, you want to make sure that you're buying organic and that you're buying gluten-free. Now, I follow a gluten-free diet, so there's not really an option for me. Now, I went to my little fancy store and I buy in bulk rice and I buy the oats in bulk because it's organic. In particular, the oats is gluten-free, and because we eat it so much, it's like we have to have it on hand. So be aware of that. And I bring that up because specifically why we want to make sure that we buy the organic version of the oats is because it's not sprayed with a chemical that's called glyphosate. This is used it's a very common pesticide that kills weeds on barley, wheat, rice, corn, oats. It's very common, but I highly encourage you look it up so I don't have to get into why. It's not the best thing to have as a residue on your food. So buying organically, it gives us some assurance that we don't have that sprayed on, so therefore it's not going to be that residue left on our food. So that's why I buy organic, and then because I follow the gluten-free diet, I make sure that I buy this one because oftentimes oats is grown next to wheat. So as you know, we got breezes, we got rain, we got all types of stuff happening. Things can cross-contaminate or cross-pollinate and all this fun crossing and double dutching and all this stuff that's happening. So I want to make sure that just to try to eliminate that as much as possible, I go to organic gluten-free route. All right, that's enough about that. Now, here we go. Now, this is not anything fancy, as I mentioned. I do like when my oatmeal is creamy, though. I'm going to tell you that right now. And this bad boy is giving all types of cream. Now, I'm just going to put just a little bit on here. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you what I top this with. Now, this is where this bad boy gets loaded. Get ready. All right. So first of all, we're going to start with our berries. We're going to put that on there. We're going to, you know what? I have some blackberries. I'm going to get some blackberries on there as well. So we got that. We got walnuts. Walnuts, very good for a lot of different things. I don't want to give you too much homework assignment, but you should look that up. Now, Brazil nut. If you are somebody who has a need for selenium, I don't know, somebody who is pregnant or somebody who has some concerns with your thyroid, this is a really, really good nut to have in your oatmeal. Here I have some chia seeds. Now, we're going to take it back. I was having a conversation about chia seeds recently, and the conversation went a little something like this. Do you remember chia pets? That might be taking it way back for some of y'all, but I remember chia. And yes, these are the same seeds that we use for the chia pets. We have some unsweetened coconut, some shredded coconut. We also have, and I'm really just putting a little bit on here just because I want to get to the taste, and some hemp seeds, and also chia seeds have omega-3s. Now, hemp seeds in particular has omega-3 and omega-6. Really good for brain development, especially if you're pregnant. It will help with the baby's brain development, as well as some bone and joint health. Listen, the list goes on. So we got that. Just because I am a fan, I'm just gonna go ahead and just grate un poquito más on top, because the aroma for me, it's such a like warm, sweet aroma for me. And I just feel like oatmeal, like that's what you want to do with oatmeal. You want to have, at least for me, it reminds me of like this warm hug. And then I'm going to just drizzle just a little bit, a very little bit, because I'm not a big like sugary person, so I don't need like a lot of sweet stuff. A little bit of honey. We were going for the taste test. I'm going to try to get everything. And I'm not going to burn myself, because that's not good for anybody. We could eat that strawberry. Let's get the strawberry. Let's make sure we get everybody in there so we could. Now you could add, if you want, you could add some sliced mango. I've been doing that recently. I'm a fan. Add all the nuts and seeds and fruit that you want, because if you're eating this in the morning, think about how your body is just like, thank you. We appreciate that, and we appreciate you. So go ahead and try that while I try this. The thing that makes a huge difference about when you prepare your oats, by putting in that canela, that cinnamon stick, it like infuses the water, which infuses the oats. Get on it. I also put vanilla in it too. I'll put in some allspice. It depends, because the littles don't really rock with the allspice too much, but they do with the canela. So for sure, I would also recommend, if you want to put some nutmeg in it as well, like while it's cooking. I like to put it on top just so I could taste it, like right away. I get like a real sharp hit of it. But try that in there as well. I really like to infuse, when I'm boiling water, herbs. So like, for example, when I'm making pasta, I'll put bay leaf. That was something my mother been instilled in me, like from a little youth. So whenever I make pasta, I put in the bay leaf, a little bit of salt, and infusion. Again, that's what it's all about. I've said way too much. This is great. Get on it. Thank me later. In the meantime, take care, and we'll see you soon. Thank you. Bye. This was supposed to be a demo bomb.